Hey everyone, how's it going? So Vileplume is an interesting Pokemon. On the surface, you might think it's very similar to Venusaur and Victory Bell, both of whom are top tier Pokemon, both of whom are both grass and poison type. The big difference though with Vileplume is its move pool. I mean, its TM moves are pretty standard, but rather than starting with Vine Whip or even Razor Leaf, Vileplume starts with Petal Dance, and this might be a problem. Now, Petal Dance seems pretty good as a base 70 power grass move, but there's a massive drawback. When you use Petal Dance, you're locked into it for 3 to 4 turns, and at the end of those 3 to 4 turns, Vileplume will become confused. This won't be a problem versus Brock, obviously, since Petal Dance will just one-shot each of Brock's Pokemon. We didn't outspeed the Onix, that sucks. But where Petal Dance really becomes a problem is look at this super nerd. So we have both Acid and Petal Dance. Petal Dance is better, so I go for it. It hits 3 times versus Grimer and knocks it out. It actually doesn't quite knock out Voltorb, but now I'm confused, and against Coughing, I hit myself in Confusion, and then I try to go for Sleep Powder, but I'm still confused. I hit myself in Confusion, and I've lost to this random super nerd. This is a problem that would happen pretty consistently. Now, I can use Acid, and it actually is still a 3-shot, although getting the defense drop is the reason why. But this is kind of the calculus I have to do. Do I go for Acid and go for a more reliable move, or do I go for Petal Dance and hope that I won't hit myself in Confusion too much? This won't really matter too much versus Misty because, again, we have the type advantage. Petal Dance one-shot Star You, although I do get outsped, and then it 2-shots Star Me. Both use X defense, but it didn't matter. All they could do is tackle, which, as you can see, is not going to do very much. Rival 2 is where I have to start making that decision a little bit more. I go for Sleep Powder and decide to be safe and go for Acid, and thankfully, even though Pidgeotto wakes up, no Sand Attack. Then against Abra, I go for Acid because I can go for Petal Dance against Rattata, and it should knock out Charmander in 2 hits. It was close, but we did knock it out. Would have been a little iffy if we got confused, but this is the calculus I'm constantly having to make in this run. Like, take this youngster battle. I don't think I've ever talked about this battle before. Petal Dance on Rattata seems fine, and then it knocks out Ekans. Alright, all good, but now a Zubat. I can switch to Sleep Powder, but I'm confused, and I have to make sure I don't hit myself in Confusion. Oh no! We don't hit ourselves in Confusion again, but if we did, we would lose, and so I'm constantly saving. Battles are definitely taking longer, and this could cost Vileplume top tier, even though it has the ability to put Pokemon to sleep and a very strong grass move. But first, I want to talk to you about how one of my favorite games of the year has gotten even better. A big thank you to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video, and a special thanks to Universal Studio Licensing. More on that in just a second. Raid, with its many heroes and many different game modes, offers a ton of variety in gameplay. And not only is Raid a really good game to play on the go on mobile, but if you prefer, you can also play it on PC, and as you've seen, switch seamlessly between the versions. But alright, the big reveal for this sponsorship is that Raid Shadow Legends is partnering with Universal Products and Experiences and Mattel to bring He-Man and Skeletor to the game as legendary champions. I don't know about you, but I think it's super cool to be able to play as characters you watched on Saturday morning cartoons. As for what they're like as champions, He-Man is a truly mighty warrior, enhancing his own attack before destroying any evil that stands before him. Skeletor is a nefarious trickster, extending debuffs, sealing enemies in stone, and reducing their turn meter. Now, everyone can get the legendary champion Skeletor for free simply by logging into Raid on 14 days between the 25th of November and January 8th. You'll get Skeletor on day 7 and then extra bonus rewards for the next 7 days after that. You will need to start by December 25th to make sure you have enough time to log in each day and get Skeletor and all the goodies. Players can also complete the Champion Pass to get the legendary champion, He-Man. Like I said, now is a great time to get started with Raid, and if you click the link in the description or scan my QR code, you're going to get some insane bonuses only available via my link. When you sign up, you're going to get the epic champion Tagoar, a pretty good support champion, and then at level 15, you'll get the epic Grizzled Jarl to help boost your firepower. Also, until January 7th, you can use the promo Monkey King to get the amazing legendary champion Sung Wukong. And finally, make sure if you do join Raid to join my clan, the Solo Runners. We have a pretty cool community and it's a really, really good clan. And I hope to see you there on the battlefield. Alright, so we've made it to Rival 3 and we have Body Slam now. Doesn't one-shot, but it's better than Acid. Now, against Raticate, I could go for Petal Dance. Body Slam, thankfully, is a one-shot. And I'd rather use that because I don't want to use Petal Dance versus Charmeleon. We're below half HP, but that's more than fine. I have some Super Potions so I can heal before Surge, but Surge is another battle where I need to question when exactly should I be using Petal Dance. I'm anticipating good luck here, so I go for Petal Dance. It one-shots Voltorb and Pikachu. Now, we both need it to be a two-shot, which it looks like it's going to be, and last 4 turns, which it does, but look at that. The Raichu actually lives. Now we're at the mercy of confusion luck, and we get the 50-50 coin flip. But Lieutenant Surge, who otherwise would be pretty easy for Vileplume, just a little bit stressful with Petal Dance versus something like Razor Leaf. That said, there are battles where having Petal Dance is just so great. Like, look at this battle versus Giovanni. It only uses up 1 power point for all these hits, and, oh, well, actually, this is a good example of how it's a problem. Actually, we won. Look at that. I almost had to reverse what I was going to say 3 times. But we only got a 3-shot. I actually thought it would one-shot the Kangaskhan. And we had to go for the confusion luck. So even though I thought this battle would be an example of where Petal Dance was good, it was actually an example of how it's risky. But so far, we first try victoried every single major battle. But we haven't been doing it all so quickly. So we're still in a bit of an iffy territory here in terms of tier. And of course, this is the easy part of the game. We typically never have to worry about Rival 4 being too bad. In fact, let's just go for Body Slam. Ooh, Sand Attack's a little annoying. Knock out Pidgeotto. And then Acid knocks out Execute. And then Gyarados. I think Petal Dance will work fine here. It's gonna... Oh, we miss. Oh, yeah. Forgot to tell you when Petal... Oh my god, we lost. Our first loss was to Rival 4. Okay. Well, something you should know is that when Petal Dance misses once, every subsequent hit misses. And then in our next battle, Execute is going to put us to sleep. So technically, that is now 2 losses versus a trainer we almost never lose to. This is absurd. Execute now, we knock out with Acid. And now we're going to go for Body Slam. Of course, we get the full paralysis. And this was the thing. I used the wrong move. I should not have gone for Petal Dance at all in this battle. That was a mistake. You want to be using your most powerful move that takes advantage of your most powerful stat. By the way, I don't think I actually talked much about Vileplume's base stats. Here they are. Vileplume is better in Special. But despite that, it's not enough for Petal Dance, even though I'm 11 levels higher, to two-shot this Ghastly. And so I'm going to be confused, although that's due to Confuse Ray. And theoretically, I could have lost this battle too. This has been a pretty frustrating run up to this point. I kind of thought Vileplume being a fully evolved Grassmon with the powerful grass move would be a total breeze. And to be fair, we've won most major battles, but losing to Rival 4? That's like worse than losing to Surge. I mean, I never lose to Rival 4. This is going to be interesting going forward. If we do want to replace Petal Dance, an easy way to do that would be to beat Erica and get Mega Drain. I'm just going to use Body Slam. Victory Bell goes for Poison Powder because Gen 1 AI is just the best. I meant to go for Acid, but it was going to be a two-shot anyway. And then Vileplume's going to go for Poison Powder because, again, Gen 1 AI is just the best. And so Erica was always going to be very easy. Now, you might think I'm going to teach Mega Drain right here, right now, but I'm actually not going to do that. Shocker. The biggest reason for this? Well, you'll see in like, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. I haven't done it yet, but you'll see. So at this point, we're ready to proceed to Fuchsia, and this is pretty normal. I usually do the Safari Zone first just to get it out of the way, and typically I would go to battle Koga. But in this run, I have a different strategy. After getting the card key, we're going to head to floor 7. Why floor 7? Because if we avoid this guy, we can go and grab TM3. And now we're going to dig right back to Fuchsia, and it's at this point we're ready to battle Koga. While you may think that it was Mega Drain that was going to replace Petal Dance, in fact, what's going to actually replace it as my primary attacking move is Body Slam. But this Body Slam isn't a regular Body Slam. It's a triple Swords Dance boosted Body Slam. We one-shot every single one of Koga's Pokemon except for Weezing. If it would have used Self-Destruct, it probably would have been close, but I think Vileplume is bulky enough that we would have survived. Regardless, a win is a win. That is our 5th gym badge. So many videos recently we've been going in order, and that is probably going to continue because Blaine and Sabrina both are bad for a grass Pokemon, but Blaine is even worse. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Before we do either of those, we need to beat the evolved form of Rival 4, Rival Fivel. Our good pal Fivel leads with Pidgeot. We're going to try to put it to sleep. Wing attack. Oh, come on. We're going to try to put it to sleep. All right, that's fine. 1 Swords Dance, 2 Swords Dance, 3 Swords Dance. Okay, we have to one-shot everything. Oh, we level up. We're done. I didn't know we were going to level up. All right, that's going to be a problem. I mean, we made some good progress, but in order to outspeed Alakazam, we need to not level up right here, right now. So how exactly, you know what? I have an idea. We could get more experience points, but I also could just use the Swords Dances after Pidgeot. So let's put it to sleep. Okay, first turn sleep. Of course it wakes up. All right, I'm going to go for sleep powder. Oh, come on. All right, you know, let's try that again. I don't care. If the luck doesn't work, it's the first battle. Not a big deal. Wing attack, sleep powder, yay. No, stop waking up. What is this? Okay, Body Slam. Yay, hooray. Okay, level 40. Now sleep. All right, it actually doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Stop doing it. Okay, this thing is not going to attack us. Just go for 3 Swords Dance. And now, Body Slam. That crit hurt us. Body Slam. Body Slam. Do we have speed? Yay, Body Slam. And no crit, no crit, no crit. Yay. I love Gen 1 that I have to cheer not getting crits. In every other generation, getting a crit on top of +6 in attack is a good thing. But, you know, good old Gen 1's going to be good old Gen Fun. Since we got Swords Dance, our strategy is pretty much always going to be put things to sleep and use Swords Dance, which is kind of boring, but it's also extremely effective. There just aren't enough ghost Pokemon, and funny enough, there really aren't any rock Pokemon. I mean, there's Rhyhorn right here, and that crit annoyed us. Otherwise, it would have been a 2-shot, so we don't really need to be using Petal Dance much, if at all. I still have it just in case, especially against Giovanni number 3. But Body Slam's going to be doing all the work. Although at this point, there really aren't that many trainers even left. One of those trainers is Sabrina, and we're going to be outsped, so I'm going to try to put this to sleep. Psybeam is fine. We put it to sleep. Swords Dance 1, Swords Dance 2. Okay, we outspeed Kadabra. We outspeeded and one-shot Mr. Mime. Level up here is pretty bad. Let's go put it to sleep. Oh, that's really bad. Okay, well, using a 75% move, that's going to happen. So what do I do? Maybe just 1 Swords Dance here. Psychic. Okay, let's go for 1 Swords Dance. And then, oh, that's actually a mistake. But we'll outspeed Mr. Mime. And now I'm going to try to put it to sleep. This has to work. Great. And now, do we outspeed Alakazam with just 2 Swords Dance? I don't know. It's possible. No, we don't. But Reflect didn't even matter. Yay! So, again, this is like my 100th whatever video. I don't know the order these are getting released, but we're in the hundreds at this point. If this somehow is your first welcome, the reason why Swords Dance is making my speed greater is because Gen 1 is Gen Fun, and there is a glitch. It's the Badge Boost glitch. Modifying any stat, up or down, improves all stats. Well, actually not special yet. We need to beat Blaine first, which we're going to go do right now. What a segue. So the strategy for Blaine is pretty simple. Just try to put Growlithe to sleep, and it doesn't work. So do it again, and it does. 1 Swords Dance, 2 Swords Dance, 3 Swords Dance, and we're done. If we don't level up. And so far, it's so good. All right, we level up here. Arcanine, Ember's fine. Fire Blast would have knocked me out, but all's well that ends well. Now, our Swords Dance increases special. Actually, thinking about it, I may have tanked a Fire Blast, but not that that's really relevant right now. Let's go beat Giovanni and then proceed to the end game. Now, I'm going to use Petal Dance, going for risky strats. We one-shot both Rhyhorn and Dugtrio. I don't know how I outsped Dugtrio. We get 1 hit in versus Nidoqueen, and then we can't put it to sleep, but we thankfully don't hit ourselves in confusion more than 1 time. Then I can go for a single Swords Dance, and that should be enough. we can just go for 2 body slams and then a Petal Dance. Didn't really have to overthink this one too much. Giovanni number 3 was always going to be easy, and now we proceed to the end game. Rival 6, Elite 4. I know what I want to do in these battles. The question is, am I going to get the RNG, and am I right about what I want to do? Maybe my plan is bad. Let's find out. Rival 6 leads with Pidgeot. It's a 50-50 chance between agility and wing attack. Now we're going to put it to sleep and go for 3 Swords Dance. It wakes up too early. I put it back to sleep for another Swords Dance. Because of the agility, it is going to outspeed me, but we knock it out. Rhyhorn, let's go for Body Slam. Horn Drill doesn't do anything. Perfect. Oh, there's the problem. There's the level up, and we should be fine until Alakazam. And here's where the problem is. Yeah. Now, if we outspeed Charizard, we're good. We don't. So, this is actually not too difficult to overcome. With a worse Pokemon, I would go and level up my Vileplume to make sure I don't level up in the middle of the battle. But I don't really need to do that here. I'm just going to go for Body Slam. I'm not going to try to put it to sleep. It takes 3 hits with a crit. And then, gosh, what do I do here? I guess I'll just go for Petal Dance. Knock out Rhydon. Here's the level up. Now, Execute has to go. All right, don't knock it out. No! Okay, fine. Now we got a little bit of luck. Okay, this is bad. All right, we put it to sleep. This is good. 1 Swords Dance. All right, this is really bad. No, we're good now. 5 turns has passed. We've maxed out our Swords Dance. Just don't crit. Oh, Leer. That's good. Leer's good. Leer's very good. Okay, we knock out Gyarados. We knock out Alakazam. And then Charizard. Let's go. So we did take a loss versus Rival 6. Nearly 2. But we have made it to the Elite 4. Lorelei, Petal Dance will be okay against some of her Pokemon, but risky. Bruno, Petal Dance will be great. Agatha, I have something to do. Lance, I'm a poison type, and so that's the strats. Let's see if they work. I mean, that was very vague. Anyway, Lorelei number 1, I decide to try not leveling up, and Dugong can go 50-50 for Rest or Aurora Beam. If we go for Petal Dance on Cloyster, it's not a one-shot. So this is not viable. That's fine. Not a big deal here. I should use the rare candies probably. I tried once more without the rare candies. Didn't work. So we're going to try with rare candies. Put Dugong to sleep. And because I just used rare candies... Alright, so what? Wow, that's not good. 1 Swords Dance is not going to be enough. I'm going to go for Petal Dance against Cloyster. It's going to knock out Slowbro, but Jinx is probably going to knock me out. Yeah. Alright, let's try that again. Of course, I forgot to save after I used the rare candies, so we have to try again. I mean, I'll try to win this one, but as you'd expect, we actually do make it to Jinx. Maybe you didn't expect that, but we lose. So this is actually my 5th try versus Lorelei, even though it really should be my 1st. Put it to sleep. Okay, come on. You know what? 6th try. 6th try is a charm. 6th try. Lucky number 6, right? Is 6 a lucky number? I don't think it particularly is, but it's my lucky number. All right. Put it to sleep. Yay. 1 Swords Dance. 2 Swords Dance. 3 Swords Dance. And now 1. Do we knock out Cloyster? Very bulky defensively. No. But Super Potion is fine. No! Stupid crit. All right, we're fine. All right, we knock out Slowbro. We'll knock out Jinx. Do we level up? No. And then we should knock out Lapras. No, we don't. Man, these are bulky Pokemon. Although Vileplume is not particularly strong in the physical attack, and Body Slam is not same type, so it makes a little bit of sense. Bruno, we're just going to need a little bit of Confusion Luck RNG. I'm just going to go for Petal Dance. That's 1 down. All right, last for 4 turns. 2. Hitmonlee. 3. Onix. No, 3. Hit myself in Confusion. All right, 1. Machamp. Okay, I'm not confused anymore. Let's go. Now, here's where the run can go really well, or it can go really terribly. And this is why I kept Petal Dance. Now what I can do is teach Mimic. And if I teach Mimic for Petal Dance, I have Mega Drain to use later. And our strat is simple. Put Gengar to sleep, Mimic Dream Eater, and use Agatha's own strategy against her. Let's see if it works. Gengar is going to outspeed. Nightshade's fine. We put it to sleep. Excellent. It wakes up. That's bad. Mimic Dream Eater. Put it back to sleep. Nightshade's fine. No. Dream Eater's good. We put it back to sleep. Excellent. It wakes up. That's terrible. Will Swords Dance allow me to outspeed? Confuse Ray. Okay, we put it to sleep. And now I just go for Dream Eater. Nice. All my HP is back. All right, let's go for another Swords Dance. Of course, I hit myself in Confusion. Gengar's still asleep. I hit myself in Confusion. Thankfully, I have Dream Eater to restore HP. And now, all right, I thought it would wake up. It didn't. I went for Sleep Powder. Now I'm going to go for Swords Dance. It stays asleep. I should outspeed Gengar at this point, and I do. Excellent. Golbat, we got to put it to sleep. It doesn't work. Haze removes all my stat changes, so I'm now slower. Supersonic misses. Sleep Powder hits. It stays asleep. And then Swords Dance, do I outspeed? Okay, I do. It wakes up. I got to put it back to sleep. And then, oh, I didn't mean to use that Swords Dance. I got to put it back to sleep. And then Haunter comes out, of course. Switching. Annoying. Now I have to put Haunter to sleep. It misses. It goes for Dream Eater. I'm running out of Sleep Powders. It's asleep. 1 Dream Eater knocks out Haunter. I'm at nearly full HP. 2 Dreamers knock out Golbat. We level up. We will not outspeed the last Gengar. We put Arbok to sleep. All right. Please don't miss. Please don't miss. Confuse Ray. Okay, it didn't miss. That's fine. I only have 1 power point left. All right. I need to hit here. Moment of truth. Are we going to hit? No confusion. Yes, crit. Yes, win. Let's go. We have just made it to the champion because Lance is going to be fairly easy. I really think all I need to do here, I don't think I need Mega Drain. I think I have the idea of what I want to do. We're going to have to put Gyarados to sleep. I used Elixir, so I have 11 power points now for that. Swords Dance. Okay, it wakes up. Sleep. Swords Dance. Swords Dance. Dragon Rage is fine, but I should put it back to sleep because I'm going to use Mimic and Hydro Pump for Aerodactyl. And now, oh, didn't need to do Swords Dance. Body Slam. Body Slam. Okay, that crit doesn't matter because Dragonair can only go for Agility. Yay, Gen 1. Now Aerodactyl. Ooh, Supersonic, but it misses. And that is the battle. Yay for Lance's Dragons having Psychic-type moves, which are super effective against my Poison Pokemon. The AI is just immaculate. All right, now my question is, should I teach Mega Drain or should I try for some cheesy Mimic strats? Let's try for a cheesy Mimic strat. I think we got this. All right, so let's try to put Pidgeot to sleep. It does outspeed and Wing Attack isn't great, but we put it to sleep. Stays asleep, 1 Swords Dance. 2nd Swords Dance, we're already outspeeding. And now 3rd Swords Dance. Hopefully I don't level up in the middle, but I might. Body Slam one-shots. We outspeed. And you know what? Actually, wait a minute. Okay, I just realized something. I'm going to Mimic Psychic. You'll see why in just a second. This would have been bad. I screwed up, but it's okay. We knock out Alakazam. This is why I screwed up. I said a second. Right on. I needed Mega Drain, but Psychic will do the trick. Here's the level up. We will outspeed Executor and still one-shot. And Gyarados. Oh, well, that's not good. That's really not good. Now we have to outspeed Charizard. Oh, that was so annoying. Crit and another crit. Both crits that hurt me. It's so ridiculous, man. I mean, like, I think if I didn't get hit by the crit, I would have been fine to tank Fire Blast. And obviously, if it didn't level up, God, what do I do here? Like, we got this. I just have to plan out my badge boost glitches better. All right, so take 2. I have taught myself Mega Drain. And so Mirror Move is good. We use Sleep Powder. And now it's Asleep, Swords Dance 2, and no Swords Dance 3. Now, the issue is another crit. It's fine. Do we outspeed Alakazam? That's the question. We don't. We tank it well. But 112... if we don't outspeed Charizard with 1 Swords Dance, this would be bad. That is, if I didn't teach Mega Drain, which gives me all my HP back. Haha, strategy. Now we level up. I'm going to put Executor to sleep. Good that hit. 1 Swords Dance here. We're still +6, so we knock it out. Gyarados, no crit. Let's go. Charizard, we don't outspeed. Ooh, nice amount of health. Nice victory. Level 63. I think that means I missed a rare candy somewhere. But a win is a win is a win. Let's go Vileplume. Now, Vileplume took in real time under an hour, which is very good. It had very little trouble against most major battles. But Petal Dance, it just cost it way too much time. And at 341, it's right on the borderline for Tier 1 and tier 2. I might have to do some kind of division within the first tier because it's getting a little ridiculous. Over a quarter of the Pokemon in the game are in this tier. There's got to be some better way of demarcating the really good from the sorta good. So maybe I'll have to take a look at this tier again. But for now, in the Brundle tier, I'll put Vileplume below Dugong, I guess. Even though I could put it above Dugong, it's in this clump. This was never meant to be an exact accurate ranking, other than Mewtwo. Mewtwo's the best. No doubt about that. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. Pretty sure this is going to be a Month of Gyros video, so hope you're enjoying the Month of Gyros. No idea when this is coming out. I have been non-stop making videos lately, so we'll see. Once again, big thank you to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. You can click the link in the description or scan the QR code to try it out and get some insane bonuses, including 2 epic champions.